Man is spending his third night in county jail, facing 32 counts of sexual crimes against underage children, some as young as 6 years old. Thanks for being with us for Fox 40 News at 10. I'm Nikki Lorenzo.
And I'm Eric Harriman. 42-year-old Demetrius Davis made his first court appearance today as the judge read his charges to him. Fox 40's Zach Boetto was in the courtroom for the hearing today and joins us live right outside the jail after talking with a local legal expert about this case. Zach.
Eric, 2 points that make this specific case stand out: the sheer number of underage victims that Davis allegedly groomed, and the claim that Davis recruited others to help him solicit more children.
All right, first case is going to be on 15, Davis.
Wearing all orange this afternoon, 42-year-old Demetrius Davis walked into the barred cage in the Sacramento County Jail courtroom to hear his charges.
Committing a lewd or lascivious act with a child under the age of 14.
32 counts of sex crimes against underage children, a fraction of the 100 victims the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office put out, but enough that if convicted, Davis could face decades behind bars.
As far as the allegations, again, I want to stress that the person is innocent until proven guilty. We all agree on that. But what makes this unique is the large number, the large volume, the repetitive nature, the number of victims. Usually law enforcement, family members, whoever, kind of swoops in early enough that it stops this type of behavior before it goes on to so many victims.
The Sac County Sheriff's Office says Davis posed online as a person named Lizzie, where he groomed an alarming amount of children across the United States and around the world whose lives may be changed forever.
First of all, these children will never get over this. Their innocence has been robbed. Second, these images of them, which we call child pornography or child sex abuse images, they are captured potentially forever.
Court documents detail dozens of explicit exchanges between Davis and children between the ages of 6 and 13 from November of 2020 through December of 2021. Those exchanges so heinous we can't read any of them. Also mentioning Davis's leadership role in recruiting others to participate in the grooming, which the court says took planning and sophistication.
If he's found guilty of these acts, I can't imagine a slap on the wrist. There's no judge in this county. There's not many systems, not many counties in California where if these allegations prove true, that this person is not going to serve a long period of time, regardless of their age, regardless of any prior criminal history in their background, they're going to serve a long period of time.
For now, Davis will remain in the Sac County Jail on no bond. And Nikki, Eric, according to Reichel, these alleged child victims may have to testify in court. And under California's law, those children and their families may have a bigger role in this case. Reporting live from Sacramento, Zach Boetto, Fox 40 News.
All right, Zach, thank you. We also know that Davis is expected to appear in court on May the 10th.